lifting class. Today you're going to need a variety of dumbbells. I have 8s, 10s, 12s, 15s, and that's about it, okay? So we're doing combination movements for the most part, so we'll be working upper and lower at the same time for almost all of the exercises. We'll be standing for most of the work, a little bit on the floor, so grab a mat, set it off to the side, and we will also end with core, so we will be on the floor for that. Today's word is I am transforming. I have the power to change, learn, and grow every single day, so take advantage of that. All right, so like I said, I have 8s, 10s, 12s, 15s. Some will be 2 dumbbells, some will be 1 dumbbell. You're just gonna have to kind of decide what you have and what you're going to use, okay? So 2, just to get you an idea of what we're doing today, we're gonna rack our weights, toes forward, squat, rotate with your heel press, squat, press. It's a 1-arm squat. Press, you will squat down and push through, so if you want something like moderate to heavy, yes. If you know you have a little bit of a shoulder issue, go lighter. Then we're gonna have a sumo, push, curl, pull it in. You are going to be down, so I don't think you want your heaviest weight because your center of gravity is gonna be lower, okay? But it's 1 weight. And then we're going to do a bend over fly stand, so it's a bit of a deadlift with a back fly. We will move into a ski swing to rack with lower down slowly. So you're gonna swing the weights back, your butt goes back, squeeze your butt, and really the swing is all about your hips and your butt. The lower is all about your biceps, okay? We'll head down to the floor for a chest fly with a leg extension, then we've got tricep movement. So that's what you need to know for the weights you're pulling out right now. We're gonna warm up, play some music, put on your watches, grab some water, a sweat towel, and we're going. So everything is 45 seconds, 15 seconds transition. Let's start with a squat coming up to your toes, so roll through your ankles. So play your music, start your watches, sweat towel, water. That's my checklist for you. Did you go to the bathroom? That would be the last thing. Remember, you can pause me. I try not to pause you. Sink back in your heels, then lift up to your toes. As you come up to your toes, please push your big toe into the floor. And at the same time, push your little toe on the floor, okay? Sometimes we forget to use all of our toes. I know, it's crazy. Reverse lunge, rotate. Switch sides. Every muscle will get worked today, so don't you worry about that. That's the great thing about combinations. We'll work multiple muscles at one time, also get our heart rates up. Working on strength and your endurance. If you need to slow down at any point today, slow down. If you need to separate the movements or take a movement out, I'll talk you through that as well. For example, squat rotates too much. Just choose a squat. Just choose the shoulder press, okay? You get to choose in that sense, all right? Let's go ahead and side lunge, stand tall, side bend. So sway one side, then the other, and then oblique stretch, oblique stretch. Another example, I said it's a ski swing to a bicep curl. If you have a bad lower back and you know it, you probably don't want to do the ski swing. You probably just want to do a hammer curl, okay? When we get on the floor to chest fly, if you can't coordinate your arms and your legs, just do the arms. This is what I'm saying to you, all right? Inchworms, so squat down, hands to the floor, fingertips forward, palms to the ground, walk it out to plank. Walk it back, either bent legs or straight. So you'll have an option. I was like, what is that on the floor? It looks like a sticker. It's the label peeling off of my shorts. Right here, this Adidas is almost all gone. The labels are peeling off, the letters and the symbol. So walking out to plank, walking back, bent legs or straight, just depends on what you prefer. I'm giving you the choice. Hold your plank here. Fingertips forward, hands underneath your shoulders, and then shift back to down dog, plank, down dog, plank, down dog. So heart rate should be up already. You've done full body work here, using your own body weight. Joints should be loose. Let's go ahead and take one leg forward, low lunge, open up, twist, switch sides, open up, push down dog, walk your feet to your hands to your feet, stay in a fold. Nice long stretch, drop your chin, roll up. Let's get ready to move. So like I said, we've got squat, rotating press. I'm going to use 8 for this. We have 20 seconds yet to get ready, so take your time. Let me show you what we got for move 1. Feet are wide, toes forward. Squat, turn, press. So as I come up, I'm turning, rotating, lifting up my back heel, squishing the bug, and then I'm going to come back to center, squat, press, squat, press. So you're looking to each corner of your room. Ready? Let's go. Rack your weight, turn, press. Rack your weight, turn, press. If this is too much for you for some reason, you can always stay center, squat, press, okay? But otherwise, I'd like you to try this if you're willing and able. Here's the thing. A lot's happening. If you can rotate, you get a little more core work. Does that make sense? You should be feeling this through your legs, glutes, obliques, all the way up to your shoulders. And we're breathing. Because we're going one arm at a time, pause, you're getting that extra core work and kind of that counterbalance effect, okay? Grab one weight, I'm gonna grab 12. Toes turn out wide in sumo. Weight comes to your chest. Squat, push, curl to your head, extend, pull in, stand. Squat, hold, push, curl, extend, pull in. This is a bicep serve, okay? It's like you've got a platter, put it on your face, pull it in. It's a skull crusher practically, okay? Do not smash your forehead. Push your heels in the ground, serve it out, bicep curl. So elbows stay in nice and narrow. Try to keep your elbows at shoulder height. Again, core engaged. Push your heels in the floor. All right, maybe next time through I'm gonna do a 10 on that one. A little bit heavy. All right, switching to bend over fly. We are going to hinge forward, fly, squeeze your blades together, stand up, squeeze your butt. Go. Hinge, fly, stand. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, slight bend in the elbows. A lot of people struggle with the fly. From just arm placement, I want you to just think about this. These are your wings, okay? Shoulder blades, squeeze. You're just flapping your wings, okay? Palms to the floor. A lot of times if you have a very tight neck or tight back, it might stop you from going into your fly. I would suggest lighten up your weights or do no weights if you're that person, okay? Squeeze your butt on the way up, do one more. Okay, here's where the ski swing comes. Feet are hip width. You're gonna swing the weights back, hinge at the hips, long, proud spine. Swing back, rack, slow, slow, slow. Swing back, rack, slow, slow, slow. So watch it, learn it. If the swing is too much, just hammer curl. So the cool thing about this is if you've got it down and you're good with the swing, and you squeeze your butt, you can use a really heavy weight and then lower slow. You could probably use a heavier weight than you normally use for hammer curls because you've got power, momentum up, control, control down. So it's a descending bicep movement and it's a powerful momentum on the ascend. All right, go ahead and pause. That's all. Okay, coming down to the ground for chest fly, leg extension, and then we'll go into triceps, okay? Chest fly is here. Slight bend in the elbows, weights right over your chest, okay? We're gonna add on a push with one leg, push with the other leg. When you're ready, let's start with the chest fly, then add one leg extension. And if the knees up is too much, put them on the ground. So everything we did today involves your core. Are you feeling it engage? I know combination moves, sometimes the coordination gets to be tricky. If you practice it and do it with me, and really focus on the muscle and not the momentum, you'll get it. And you'll reap the benefits. All right, go ahead and pause. Take one weight. I'm going to change this one up. Take it in your right hand on your bicep. We're going to go single-sided crunches. This is the only move that we're not using multiple body parts, okay? We're just taking a side pressure. The hammerhead of the weight comes towards your shoulder. You're stabilizing your bicep with your hand. I was going to do something a little more complicated, and then I thought, you know what? We're complicated enough today. Let's go a little more straightforward. We are doing our right arm right now. We'll do our left arm the second time through. Believe me, 45 seconds of this, your tricep, you should be feeling it. If not, grab a heavier weight. Towards your shoulder, squeeze and lift. Your shoulder to elbow does not move. Your forearm is the only thing moving here. Right there, you should be like, oh yeah, feeling it, okay? On the tricep, back of the arm. We're gonna stand up and do it all over again, so take your 30-second break. Adjust your weights as needed. I'm gonna turn my mat this way a little bit more. What weights did I use? 8s first. Okay, 10 seconds and we'll go. I'm gonna stay with my 8s for my shoulder press. That felt good. I might switch out my weights for the swing if I can remember to switch them out. Okay, ready, set, toes. So I said toes forward, they can be slightly turned out. Squat press, squat press. You're gonna squash above, lift your heel and turn. Butts down. Squeeze your glute, push through. As you squeeze your glute, draw your belly button in, core tight, push. Dip down, come up. Dip down, come up. This reminds me a lot of kickboxing class where we're pivoting. Okay, we're just pushing overhead instead of doing like an uppercut. And pause. Why, oh why is your heart rate so high? You just push stuff over your head while you're using your lower extremities, upper extremities at the same time. Blood is going up, blood is going down. Your heart is going, I'm working in all directions. Weight at your chest. Sumo squat down. Push, curl, release, pull in. Push, curl, release, pull in. So the first time through I had you squat, then push. We can squat and push at the same time now. Make it a little more fluid. Push, lower curl, pull in. Push, lower curl, pull in. Shoulders down out of your ears. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Butt goes straight down. Heels on the floor. I'm not making up this breathing. This is really actually how I'm breathing. Promise you. Okay. Great, in a really high place. Then over fly. Breathe and settle. Feet hip width. Bend in the knees. Proud chest. Squeeze. Squeeze your butt. Fold. Squeeze. Squeeze your butt. Think about your butt and your hamstrings, not your lower back, because you rise back on up again, okay? Shoulder blades squeeze together. These are great posture, muscle movements Stick out your chest, shoulder blades together, okay? Tailbone sticks out behind you. You'll do one more. All right, I'm gonna challenge myself in this next swing to rack to go a little heavier. We got this, we got this, we got this. Remember, hammer curl if you're not swinging. Toes forward, hip width. Swing it back, rack, down, 2, 3, 4. Hinge, curl, down, 2, 3, 4. Power up. Control, 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 control. Butts are working again. Butts back, bend in half, proud chest, shoulders down. Swing, curl, slow. I don't know how else to explain it to you. It's a ski swing, you're skiing, which I've never done, but I can still do this. All right, chest fly. Let me switch out my weights. Chest fly into my triceps, hold the other arm. Remember, on the chest fly, option is hold your knees or put them down on the floor and then push one leg on the gas, other leg on the gas. Flatten out, flex your foot so your heel leads the way. Draw your belly button in so your lower back's on the floor. Otherwise your back's going to be curling up. I'm going to draw our belly button down. Push. As if you're doing a push plate on your legs. Push. 8 seconds. Stay with me. And time. Okay. Breathe. Single arm, other side. Switch your left hand. I used a 10 on the other arm, so I'm going to have a lopsided arm here. I'm going to give it a break. If I need to switch out or pause, I will. All right. So palm faces your knees, hand on your bicep, hammerhead towards your shoulder. Hold your bicep in place so your arm is not swinging and swaying, okay? We want bicep in place, bend at your elbow, weight stays perpendicular to your forearm. Forearm comes parallel to your chest and then back up. Or if you think about it, your arms become parallel. Your forearms become parallel right here and then push up using the back of your arm. You've got 12 seconds. Stay with me. We're going through everything one more time. I'm dripping sweat already. And last rep. Way to go. Let's keep it rolling. Okay. Back to our shoulder press. If you're like, I can do more right now, do more. If you're like, this is a perfect weight for me, stick with that perfect weight, okay? For all of the next movements, I want you to consider that. My weights are shedding on me. I swear I got them down here like every other day. All right. Feet wider than hip width. Rack your weights. Squat, drive through, squash the bug. A little twist, pivot, tall, through your spine, butts down, chest up, shoulders up. Turn press, squat, turn press, squat, turn press. Sink back in your heel. Butts down, chest up. Time. All right, one weight. I'm gonna stick with my 10 for this. My 10s are the ones that are shedding, they're the ones that crack the coating. All right, toes turn out sumo. Come down, push out, curl, pull in, stand up. Push out, curl, release, stand. Push, curl, release, stand, push, curl, release, stand. Please do not smash your beautiful face. Control your weight. Control your breathing. Try one more. All right, butterfly stand. Okay, choose the right weight for you. Feet under your hips, toes forward, slight bend in your knees. It's like you're gonna do a deadlift. So fold forward, squeeze your blades, release, stand up. Look over the ledge, chin untucked from your chest, long spine, chest out, blades together. Squeeze the back. Pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades. Belly button drawn in. Squeeze your butt. Try 2 more reps. 1 more. All right, headed into our squeeze swing. Our squeeze swing. Ski, swing to rack. Or hammer curl. Feet hip width. Swing it, rack it, low, 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 low. Elbows pin in at the top, and you control the lower. Butts back. Proud chest, flat back. Ski, whee! A squeeze swing. So your butt helps you swing your heavy weight up. Lower, lower, lower. So a swing like this with the descending curl does allow you, last one, just repeat it again, to go heavier than you normally would on the bicep curl. So if you want to try it again with a heavier weight later, be my guest. All right, chest fly, leg extensions. Breathe here. Lower your back to the floor. Start with your chest fly. Midline of your chest, slight bend in your elbows. Hover your triceps over the floor. Then when you're ready, push. One leg at a time. A ton of instability as you do this. We talk about counterbalance, core engages. You're basically balancing on your sit bones and your shoulder blades right now. Shoulders, okay? Your core has to stabilize as you open your limbs and push. All right, for this next one, we're just gonna go double weight skull crusher, okay? Rather than split up the arms, we're gonna do both together. You start in 5 seconds, so sit and breathe. Only your arms, nothing else. Tilt your hips towards your chin. Lower your lower back down to the floor, okay? So tilt your tailbone up just a little bit. You'll feel your abs engage as you bend your weight outside of your temples. Elbows stay parallel. Pretend like you have a beach ball between your elbows and you don't want it to move. Okay, if you start winging out your elbows, that ball's gonna drop. So pretend like you have that between your elbows to keep them in place. You'll wing out if the weights are too heavy as well. So if you need to change the weights, another idea, you have 6 seconds left, as I tell you on the last one, is to do one weight like we did. Go ahead and stop, net serve out. Okay, we've got 30 seconds. We're going into 2 core exercises. Whoo, breathe. Just move your weights away from you so you don't hit them. Because move number 1, we've got our knees. Actually, let's put our feet down. We're going to arms up overhead, heels down, toes up. And option 1 is to take both arms, sweep and reach towards your heels, okay? So let's start there. Everybody reach and crunch, reach and crunch. Chest comes to the ceiling, nose and forehead come to the ceiling as you try to reach towards your ankles. Option 2 is to lift your legs and crunch, lift your legs and crunch. Okay, so I'm telling you, move 1. And if you feel good with move 1, advance to move 2, which is lifting your legs, windmill, crunch. We're like windmilling our arms or scooping our arms. And then reaching for our ankles. I'm not quite getting to my ankles. I would say I'm getting more to like just above on my ankles. Like lower part of the calf. All right, pause. Feet down on the ground. I'm going to ask you to put your hands behind your head for this. We're going to go bridge, crunch, okay? So butts up, chest up, butts up, squeeze, lower, chest up, lift, butts, guts, okay? Dig your heels into the ground. And remember to untuck your chin and lift straight to the ceiling. Try to get your rib cage off the floor here. Definitely shoulder blades up. Elbows out wide. If you need to for your bridge, hands down, hands up, crunch. It's a lot of hand movement. Go ahead and pause. We're going to go through those each one more time. So we're going to start with the hands up overhead, feet on the ground, and then you can slowly start to lift your knees in towards your chest and reach towards your ankles. So hands up overhead, whee! Sweep and reach. We're kind of scooping through our center. Scoop, scoop. It's like a half a snow angel, okay? The top half. And when you're ready, lift and lower. Lift and lower, okay? Yes, it makes it harder. You now have included a reverse crunch, your bottom ab crunch into your top crunch, so it'll make it more challenging. Your bottom and mid ab are both working, but guess what? Everybody says they want to get a flatter lower abdominal area or even a stronger lower abdominal area. Go ahead and pause. You gotta actually do the lifting with the lower abs and start to engage it, okay? Back to bridge, crunch, bridge, crunch, bridge, crunch, okay? So either hands here, bridge, bring them to your head, crunch, or keep your hands behind your head. Lift, squeeze your booty, lift, squeeze your abs. Booty, shoulder blades off the floor, nose to the ceiling. I want you to challenge yourself to lift as high as you can. You did great today. I threw some new things at you. I had definitely some coordinating movements. So, good job. If you're like, I like it, I want to do it again, add it to a playlist of your favorites. Go ahead and pause. We're done. We're just going to sit here and breathe for a second. If you like this workout, add it to your favorites. You can do that. You could like it, tuck it somewhere. You could copy the link and put it, I have all the links and documents. So go ahead and ignore that beep. Reach your feet out, fingertips to toes, reach, reach, reach. You could have like a favorites. You could do like lift favorites and then just put the links in there. Okay. Arms come out to a T. Let's take one knee in, torso twist. Back correction. Try to keep your shoulder on the ground. You can use your hand on your thigh or just twist. And then let's switch and do the other side. Come back to center, rock yourself up to sit. We're going to reach forward, stretch out the hamstrings. So hands to the toes, belly to your thighs. And then let's cross one leg over the other, hugging it, turning, get your glute. Go up your shoulder, hug your knee in, so you are twisting and opening up your side, your cheek. Switch sides, hug it, twist. My glutes are so sore today. And then let's take one arm down and across, up overhead, pat yourself in the back. Switch arms, pat yourself on the back, tricep stretch. Take that other arm across here, lower your shoulder. Hands behind your back, elbows back, chin up, chest up. And stretch forward, round out your spine, take it to one side, center, other side. And let's make our way up to standing. Take one arm down, ear to your shoulder. I'm going to pause this. Center, reach out, other arm, ear to your shoulder. And then let's go ahead and reach up and over, side bend. Center, other side. Side bend, reach it up and over, proud chest. Release, inhale, exhale. Thanks for joining today. Tomorrow we'll stretch it out with mind class. Tomorrow is my son's birthday, so I'm going to give you a heads up. He has something in the morning, and if it's his birthday and he wants me to go to it, I might go, but which would mean a replay of class. But my plan right now is to be on live. Just stay tuned if I send you a text or a message, but that's the plan for now. I just always like to give you guys a heads up, okay? Have a good one. I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye.